Hi guys, it's Jay again from Ayaba's Wind. I am back to do your November 2020 Love Tarot pop-up for the sign of Gemini. Yes, we are reading on Halloween. I hope all has been well. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition. So I'll be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. If you identify with any parts of the reading and you want to explore further with me via a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Just FYI, these energies that I'm reading here could have just taken place, could be happening now, or could happen in the near future. And the energies can last for the next several days, several weeks, or several months, okay? This is a general love reading. I am reading for hundreds, if not thousands of people across the world, okay? So some of the information may resonate with you, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate, which is quite all right, okay? Yeah, so let's get started. If you want to skip the shuffling, you can jump to minute 4. Okay, all of the cards have been pre-shuffled, prayed over. I've dedicated light to your spirit guides, and let's go. Okay, so just give me a couple of seconds. Hold on just a second. Okay, these cards are talking now. Sometimes it's, Spirit doesn't want to speak through certain cards, but they are giving you messages today. Okay. We have our first time check. Actually, second time check. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, so we're going to take these cards and move forward. Okay, so Spirit opened up the reading with help, okay? Just keep in mind, I'm simply a vessel for Spirit's messages, and so Spirit is selecting the cards that come out, right? And so one of the messages, and even though this is a love reading, Spirit is saying that you should go to the doctor and get checked. Make sure you just get a checkup. Make sure everything is in working order. If you are a female, definitely, see about getting your annual physical, your OBGYN exam, and any other exams, breast exam, if you are in that age range, because Spirit is saying sickness, time to see a doctor. Now, you may not be sick, okay, but Spirit is just saying that, maybe that there could be sickness on the horizon, and so Spirit wants you to take precautionary measures to make sure, and like I've said in previous readings, sometimes it could be as little as a vitamin deficiency, okay, where they take your blood, they do the blood test, they check all your levels, and it could be maybe whatever, some minerals low, magnesium is low, vitamin D is low, whatever, and they can, you know, give you a prescription, and then that nips that in the bud, okay? But Spirit is saying just be mindful of your health at this time and just go get a checkup, especially if something doesn't feel right, okay? Spirit is saying that there's someone involved in your love story, and just keep in mind the love story that I refer to refers to you and then your special person, aka your divine masculine or your divine feminine, depending on who you're into, if you're into men or into women, okay? And this special person could be known as a soulmate, you know, depending on what you believe in, okay? More than likely, if you're watching this video, you have a feeling that even if you're with someone, that person is not your soulmate. This person is not your end all be all, okay? And so, which leads me to the other people involved in this love story, which are the karmics, okay? So the karmics are people that you date. Sometimes you even get married to. Sometimes you even have kids with them, okay? Thinking they're your soulmate, but they're really not, okay? But these karmic partners are in your life to teach you a lesson or two or three or four, okay? Once those lessons are learned, ideally, you separate from them and then you move into connection with your divine masculine, divine feminine, okay? Ideally. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Why? Because people's egos get in the way. You know, sometimes there's been spiritual work, brujeria, witchcraft, black magic, curses, whatever it is that people like to spend their time on doing and conjuring that get in the way of the connection, okay? And so sometimes you don't ever get in union with your special person. Sometimes your special person is delayed because of this ego, because of the witchcraft. So, or whatever it is being thrown that's keeping you guys, that's preventing you guys from uniting, all right? So Spirit is saying that there is a long distance or foreign lover that figures prominently in this love story. So you could be a foreign, you can be from another culture, the person that you're interested in could be from another culture or could live far away from you. It could be a karmic. It could be someone in the love story. Also keep in mind in the love story, sometimes the love story, you know, has side chicks and side guys, you know, mistresses, okay? And so, you know, sometimes the descriptions and the messages that Spirit brings up, you're like, well, I'm not this way. The person I'm dating is not this way. The person that I want to be with really is not this way. So who is she talking about? So these things could be referring to karmics, not karmics, but side pieces, side men, side women, mistresses, things of that nature, who are not yet, who you may not know about, okay? But so it could be that, you know, someone you're dealing with or someone that you're interested in or your special person or your new love, whoever's coming into the picture could be, like I said, of another culture, another background, could live in another state, another town, okay? And Spirit is making note of this. Return of the Mac, still in player mode, Mark Morrison. So someone's still playing player. Someone's still playing out here, okay? So if you had like concerns about like, okay, is this person like really into me? Yeah, they could be into you, but they could be into everybody else too and spreading love. All right. And so, you know, Spirit is just noting that, you know, someone still has their play ways. They could be in Mac mode they could be juggling you and a whole bunch of other people, or this could be referring to you. Just keep in mind, you know, these messages that come up could be referring to you feeling this way about your special person or your special person feeling this way about you. Okay. So several months. Where does that bring us? Several months is bringing us November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So several months brings us into like spring, like mid-spring, end of spring, like May. Something significant is going to happen in several months, okay? So just keep your eyes open. Let's see what other cards follow to see what is going to happen in the spring. But Spirit is saying right now, you have to, you know, engage, indulge in self-care, self-love, and be selfish as fuck right now. This is a song. I love the song by Savannah Christina. She is, like I said in previous videos, she's like my sister from another mother. But Spirit is saying it's time to do you. Okay, get into you. If you want to get that Maserati, get that Maserati, as long as you don't go broke. You want to get that Brazilian butt lift, get the Brazilian butt lift, as long as you are safe. You've been, checked out in every way possible. And as long as you don't spend up all your money on that. You want to change your wardrobe, change your hair color, your hairstyle, move to a new place. Spirit is saying invest in you. But really, like, the message in all of this is really for you to start cultivating your spirit. Go into meditation, yoga, prayers, whatever, to whoever you believe in, okay? But Spirit really wants you to connect to yourself, to build yourself up, okay? And stop focusing so much on, like, when am I going to get into this more serious relationship? The person that you could be with right now could just be someone that you're spending, passing time with. You could be there for security, for sex only, but it may not be love, okay? Spirit is talking about several days, okay? In several days. So several days, today's Saturday. So I would say by next Saturday, next weekend, something significant is going to happen between now and next weekend, okay? Because this card several days came up, okay? It may be that Spirit wants you to go to the doctor in the next few days. It could be that you need to start addressing and cultivating yourself in the next few days, okay? Spirit is just wanting you to really start connecting with yourself. Doing things that you like to do, as far as working out, going to get a mani and pedicure, getting your hair done, massages, all of these things, okay? Okay, so the card right after several days is liar. So you could find out in the next week that someone is lying to you. You could find out lies. Some lies could be exposed, or a liar could be exposed in this love story, okay? And so rest assured, something is going to present itself. Masks are going to be ripped off. Something is going to be revealed to you. So it's very important, for you to get into your meditation mode, your quiet space. You can light a candle, like I've lit a candle for you. You can put a glass of water, go into a quiet space, turn your phone off, silence your phone, and just get in your zone. Close your eyes and listen to your heartbeat, okay? And you really need to connect, because when you connect, you're going to be able to see. Spirit is going to show you what you've been missing. Keep it smoking. This fire needs to continue. The passion, Tamia. Okay, so Spirit is saying, like, there is a hot connection. If there's not currently a hot connection, there is going to be a hot connection. Or there's a hot connection. There's somewhere in this love story where you and a special person share this fire and desire that is like off the charts, okay? It is inflammatory. It actually can be quite volatile, okay? Yes, it is very passionate, but it can go overboard, okay? And things can actually be explosive and blow up, all right? I talk about, this card talks about fire. So there could be a fire sign that kind of figures prominently in this love story. The fire sign could be the long distance or foreign lover, okay? But nevertheless, someone figures prominently in this story that is very fiery, okay? There is competition for this person. So Spirit is exposing, if you were wondering, are there other people involved on the scene? Spirit is saying yes. Okay, there could be competition for you, or there could be competition for the special person that you're interested in. All right. And love you for life, Jodeci. So the potential for love is amazing. Okay. And this is what you call never-ending love or endless love. Okay. This is like this eternal flame. Eternal flame. So, now I'm saying this, it could be the twin flame that is moving in your direction. That spirit is trying to unite you with your twin flame. All right. And then finally, the way you make me feel knocks me off my feet. Michael Jackson. Okay. So like, this is like this connection that is coming up or isn't already here presently really is like mind blowing. Okay. It almost like, you know, messes you up in the head. Like you're like, oh my God, like, okay, what's going on right now? Why am I behaving this way? Why do I feel this way? Why am I saying this to this person? Why am I bugging out? Why am I tripping? Like in the words of LMA. You know, and I interpret this first portion of the reading with love songs. And so that's why I brought up LMA, because she is the song Trippin', okay? And so, you know, this love, this connection could really be a little scary and nerve-wracking. All right, so let's take it a step further. Okay, the number 7 is going to be significant for you. Very significant. It's something about the lucky sevens. I don't know if someone plays lucky sevens. Wow. Okay, we got a double confirmation. Okay. Yeah, okay, things are making sense now. Spirit is opening stuff up here. Okay. Wow. I got it. Okay, one more card was flipped. Here we go. Okay. Spirit is also talking about your money. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, if any of you guys watch me regularly, I want you to take a guess for the types of cards that are popping up right now. You know, I can't remember your previous readings because I do so many. Okay, you got a checkpoint, time checkpoint. You got another time checkpoint. All right, let me try one more time. Wow. All right. Okay, guys. So the reason why I said lucky sevens is because another 7 card came up, and it's basically several weeks. Okay, so several weeks leads us into end of November, beginning of December. Okay, and this is like holiday season. So something's going to go down in the next several weeks. You got several days. So by the next weekend, you're going to see some changes. Okay. And so, you know, you just got to keep in mind these checkpoints. Okay. And keep your eyes open. It's really important during this time not to be drinking a lot or smoking a lot of marijuana, popping pills and all that. You guys got to keep your eyes open because there are going to be significant events happening. And so if you're not aware, if you're not spiritually aware of things can pass you by. It can change your circumstance. Okay. Spirit is saying that someone is up worried in bed. Okay, there's going to be something, and my head is tingling right now. There's going to be something that is going to be so worrisome. I don't know if it's going to be worries about money, worries about health, worries about, okay, and Spirit is saying for some of you, there's going to be worries about exposure to something. Okay, there's going to be something that's very concerning. Okay, a Spirit is saying self-care. This is a double confirmation. Self-care is needed. Visit a doctor and or therapist. Okay, double confirmation. Your reading opened up with health concerns. Okay, Spirit is letting you know. Spirit is here to protect you. Okay, Spirit is letting you know that there could be an event that happens in the next several days or the next several weeks between now and maybe into the early part of December. Something could possibly compromise your health. Okay, why am I saying that? You got two cards from two different decks. Okay, and so this is Spirit emphasizing, like, look, they love you, they want you to be vigilant, go to the doctor, get your annual physical exam. I would also suggest an STD check. Some doctors do it. Some doctors automatically check for gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes, HIV, HPV. Some doctors don't. So you're going to have to request these tests to be done. Okay. And I would suggest you do these tests every 3 to 6 months. And or if you have symptoms of any of these particular infections, okay? But Spirit is saying go see a doctor, because Spirit, if there is anything wrong, they want you to, kind of stop it before it gets bigger, okay? I'm having an affair with someone. So someone is slipping out on the side having rendezvous, okay? This could be you having an affair with someone. I'm not passing judgment. Spirit is just putting people's stuff out here. Or it could be someone in the love story that's around you. It could be a karmic you're dealing with. It could be a karmic that your special person is involved with right now and you're not in union with one another. Someone is having an affair. Or it could be your karmic that has a side piece that you don't know about. There's something going on, okay? Now, the card right after I'm having an affair that comes out is STD. Okay, so this is all making sense now. Spirit is saying that you should be very careful about who you're laying down with, okay? Because there could be potentially an STD that's introduced into this scenario, into this love story here, okay? Spirit doesn't bring this card up unless it's going to be something that is a moving force throughout the love story, okay? Now, it could have been that someone who had an affair, caught an STD and maybe is passing that STD around, okay? STDs are not death sentences, not even HIV is not a death sentence. It just requires you to take medication, and maintenance, okay? So, it's not to be afraid about, but it's to address it. And so maybe that is why Spirit opened up with, okay, time to see a doctor. Maybe that's why there was double confirmation with self-care, check yourself, all of this, okay? Now, Spirit is saying true love. True love is coming in. True love is somewhere. Somewhere in this love story. It could be if a new love comes in, maybe that's your true love. Or it may be a lover from the past, or maybe someone that you've been kind of touch and go with that could be your true love. But nevertheless, true love is coming into this story, okay? And this true love could be a gift, because Spirit is saying a gift is on the way. Now, gifts are great, but it depends on what kind of gift it is. Could it be a gift of love, of true love? I mean, it's right after the true love card. So maybe Spirit is going to be gifting you with your special person, your divine masculine, divine feminine, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it. Okay? The other gift could be a baby. All right? Because in many spiritual traditions, babies are blessings. They are gifts. Children are gifts and blessings. So if you are not ready to be a parent, okay, and if someone is having an affair, okay, people have to be very careful with these whole side pieces, side chicks, side guys, mistresses, because Spirit is saying that there's a potential, one, to pass STDs around, disease, sexually transmitted disease. Two, there could be a baby that's going to pop up. And another possible gift could be something with money, like an inheritance. Someone's going to give you money. So let's see what happens. Okay, so no sooner after the gift card comes, someone is pregnant. Okay, someone is going to be pregnant. If they're not pregnant already, you're going to find out. Maybe it could be with these time cards, it's several days, several weeks, several months. Someone could find out about a pregnancy next week. By next week, someone could find out about a pregnancy between now and December. Okay, someone could get pregnant or give birth to a child in the spring, which we talked about in May. So guys, now it's coming together here. Okay, I want to marry you. So you got the pregnancy card, and then someone wants to get married. So this is serious. This is not something for play. Okay, Spirit is saying that this love is real love. Okay, and this may be a love and a passion that you never felt before. Like this could be, someone that really inspires you. Even if you're a player, or even if they were a player, someone who was in player ways, this person that comes along could be the inspiration for commitment, for having a committed relationship. Yeah, and a special person wants a long-term commitment with you. Okay, so, there's going to be lots of change happening, and Spirit is trying to prime you. Get yourself primed up and ready to receive this love, to receive and manage and handle these changes that are coming to you. So that you can be happy lovers, which is the card right after special person. So, happiness and love is on the way for you. Spirit is telling me, like, you may have to adjust your approach to love. Okay, or someone in this love story is going to have to adjust their approach to love. And I'm hearing for some, like, this is encroaching on new territory. So, again, there could be, someone could be afraid. There can be fear here. And money is like water through a basket. So Spirit, yes, this is a love reading, but Spirit is also talking about you got to watch your money. Money could be hemorrhaging out. As soon as you get money, it's slipping through your hands. You're going to, buy things, you know what I'm saying? And it's easy to slip out your hands when, you're doing all these electronic purchases and you're not having the cash in your hand to really be like, I need to slow down. Okay. Or you're not constantly viewing your balances. Okay. So, in addition to the love piece, in addition to your health and money, Spirit is saying that, you have a spirit guide that walks with you that is a diviner. Okay. Somewhere in your lineage, in your bloodline, there was a spiritualist that was in your bloodline. Maybe a preacher or a pastor, a prophetess, a curandero, curandera, a witch doctor, a healer, a santero, santera, an imam, someone who had spiritual gifts, more than your typical person. And so this spirit that is walking with you wants attention. Okay. It's coming up in my cards as a gypsy spirit guide, but when I get this card, Spirit is saying that you have a diviner. You have a spirit that can read people. Okay. This spirit that walks with you can read tea leaves, can read coffee grinds, can read ashes from a cigar, can read fire, can read water, can read bones, can read runes, runes, can read shells, can read tarot cards. Okay, so if you are interested in connecting with the spirit guide that walks with you, that travels with you spiritually, that's a part of your spiritual entourage. You can buy a deck of tarot cards, something that you like, that you have an affinity to, you're attracted to. Buy those cards, set up a red candle, and put the deck of cards next to the red candle in a glass of water. Make sure you change the glass of water periodically, and also never leave flames or candles lit unattended, okay? And you can sit there when you have a quiet moment. Like, you can make Fridays, like in my tradition, Fridays are a very highly spiritually charged day. Okay, and so you can make Fridays, Mondays, whenever you can, and you can sit with your cards, your tarot cards, and even if you don't know how to read them, if you've never even touched cards, just sit, close your eyes, and just shuffle the cards. Shuffle the cards, move the cards in your hand, close your eyes, and just connect with that spirit guide, and that spirit is going to show you things. And you may be surprised, like, as you're shuffling the cards in your hands, the cards may fly out, okay? And these cards that fly out are your spirit guides, your gypsy spirit guide, your diviner spirit guide that I'm talking about, that's introducing themselves into this reading, wanting you to pay attention to them. These cards that pop out is the spirit guide talking to you, is the message, okay, that's coming out for you, all right? Because it's going to be that gypsy, that diviner, that spirit that is able to divine, that's going to be pulling those cards out. And you may find that as you're sitting there, the shuffling of the cards, you're going to go faster and faster, and you're going to feel the energy building up, okay? I'm saying this like that the energy here is getting very hot, okay? Because this spirit guide wants attention. You don't have to do it, but the spirit is presenting itself, and it's saying that many of you have the spirit guide that wants attention. And this is what's being said, okay? Okay. And I said in previous readings, and I don't know if this came up, I don't like this card. No one likes this card. I didn't choose to pull this card. Spirit pulled the card. So what Spirit is saying is that black magic has been worked. Okay? You saw me shuffle the cards on camera, and like I told you in previous videos, I don't profess myself to be a master shuffler. I never worked in any casino in Atlantic City or Las Vegas. That's not my thing. But Spirit is saying that there has been some kind of spiritual work done against you going into connection with your special person. Okay? This is not going to apply to everybody. Okay? What are the signs of black magic? Your money is messed up continuously. You're about to lose your place. You continue to get in car accidents. Several car accidents, more than one car accident within the year. You're falling and breaking bones. You're sick all the time. Okay? Children are bouncing off the walls. It's like all chaos is breaking out in your house. You can't sleep, or you're sleeping too much. There's a spirit that's on you, that's sitting on you, that does not want you to do anything. Okay? Okay, you may feel presences in your house. There may be an emptiness or a void or vacant feeling in your house. You may have lost your job. There may be like a whole bunch of antagonism at your job. Friends are stabbing you in the back. Lies being told. Okay? I'm saying this, okay? Don't dismiss it as a coincidence. Because if it's happening continuously, okay, back to back to back to back, or you can't seem to get shit right, no. It's not normal. It's not a coincidence, okay? This is real. I've had countless clients from all over the world with their stories, okay? And I'm not disclaiming not one of them, because it is real for them. So, if you're seeing that you're having these challenges, I'm strongly suggesting you get a reading. Okay? You don't have to get a reading with me, but I'm telling you, Spirit is telling you that something needs to be done somewhere, because it is not normal to suffer on a regular basis. God didn't bring you into this world to suffer continuously. Okay? All right. Summertime. So, this card comes after the black magic. So maybe this past summer, you were experiencing some ill shit, and you were just like, okay, wait a minute. Something's up. Something is not right. Something is going on. Maybe that's a possibility. Okay? That's a possibility. Or something significant can happen this summer coming up. So with this black magic card, you definitely got to do spiritual baths. You got to do the spiritual baths, please. Okay? You can do the white bath that I have. Take a mixing bowl full of water. You could put water in, put goat's milk in. I love goat's milk is preferred. But if you don't have goat's milk, don't freak out. You can use cow's milk or almond milk or coconut milk. Okay? Whatever milk you got. It's really preferred coconut milk, goat's milk is ideal, or cow's milk. Get some cascarilla, which is powdered eggshell. It's very sacred in my tradition. You can order it on Amazon.com or go to your local botanica. The eggshell acts like a magnet, and it draws negative energy off of you. It pulls it off of you. It is also for clarity, protection, cleansing. Okay, so you're gonna add the cascarilla, like a little cup of it, powder it into the water. You can take some cocoa butter, shave some cocoa butter in, because remember, it's a white bath. You can put some Florida water in. I ran out of Florida water, but a few drops. If you don't have Florida water, use white rum. Pour some white rum in there. White rum. You can use white flower petals as well. Okay, take the white flower petals off and put it in. If you don't have flowers, deal with what you got. But you got to take that white bath, especially if these things that I have mentioned have been happening to you. You can, anything else? Yeah, that's basically it. You stir with your left hand. You can light a white candle as you're stirring. You're stirring with your left hand. You're closing your eyes and you're praying with all your heart and soul. You're praying for blessings, for protection, to break any spells, curses, hexes, brujeria, witchcraft that's been worked. To shut it down, to uplift you, to rejuvenate you, to open up your spiritual eye, to give you the clarity you need to be able to see. Okay? You're praying for everything that you want and need. When you're finished, boom, go in the shower, wash with soap and water. Okay? You're going to dump it over your head. You're going to air dry, dress in white, sleep in white. If you can sleep in white sheets, sleep in white sheets. Do not sleep in darkness. From the moment that this card is pulled, you should not have darkness in your house, please. Okay, put some night lights on. If you can't sleep with light, put a mask over your eyes. Do something, okay? Because, with this black magic, these spirits thrive in darkness, okay? They're low vibration beings, entities, energies, okay? And so you want to make sure that you are not creating a space for them to thrive and grow. Okay. Next card, springtime. So this card is talking about spring. Spring came up again. The several months leads us to spring. So either something happened this past spring for you, or something this spring is going to happen. It could be a proposal, a marriage. It could be the birth of a child. Okay. Or it could be like all shit hitting the fan. So really, what you need to do is the spiritual baths, prayer, meditation. On my playlist, I have the mantras for protection. Okay? Click on the mantras for protection or protection mantras and start saying these mantras. Okay? They work. All right? So, because what you're doing is you are preventing these dark energies from taking over. Okay? And it's very important during this time, that you are not drinking alcohol, you're not smoking weed or doing any kind of drugs, popping pills, because all of these things, they lower your vibration and they open you up to being attacked, to being infiltrated, to being possessed by these dark energies, okay, that can take over and work from the inside to destroy you, okay? So you got to be vibrating high, which is through prayer, meditation, spiritual baths, yoga, getting into yourself, connecting with nature, okay? And no sooner than this card, the Black Magic, comes, a storm of revolution is coming. This is a tower moment. If you like traditional tarot, tower moment. Either the tower moment just came, or the tower moment is about to come, okay? Or the tower moment is going to come in the next several months. Spirit is trying to get you ready, okay? There's a saying that keeps popping up in my head: the soldier never sleeps in battle, okay? You're not going to see soldiers surviving, living, if they're going out into the field drunk and high, okay? They're going to get shot up and die. Okay, so Spirit wants you to keep your eyes open during this time. Not only your physical eyes, but your spiritual eye. Finally, winter time. So, storm and revolution, and then you got winter. Okay, so winter is actually, going into November. Winter is actually in the next month. So it could be that this tower moment is going to be coming in the next month, in the next several weeks. So Spirit is giving you a heads up. You can listen, or you can take your chances and see. All right. So now we're going to take it a step further. You guys know I don't like to call out the signs. I just think in certain readings is very confusing and distracting. Unless Spirit gives me a particular sign, or if the sign shows up in the cards, which I've designed for you, then I'll say a sign. But other than that, you're not going to hear me say a sign. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys. You got a description of someone. Got a description of someone in this love story. Okay, here they, ooh, that's too many cards. I'm gonna pick up the one, hold on. This one. This is a triple confirmation now, guys. This is not a joke, not a game, okay? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Spirit is just confirming what I said. And they blessed you with some signs. It could be that you're dealing with another air sign here. Because the air sign came out. Yeah. Clearly you're an air sign. But there could be another air sign. Hold on just a second. Okay, let me just make sure there's no cards that are flipped. Okay, good. All right. So, okay. So this reading, I'm doing it on Halloween night, all right? It's a full moon. The energy is high. If you haven't heard, there's sirens everywhere outside. So, Spirit is saying be careful at night. Spirit is saying that this energy, and my head is tingling right now, because you have the black magic card, you know, and black magic happens in all cultures. It's not designated, not just designated to the continent of Africa, okay? It's all across the world in all different countries by different names, okay? But Spirit, this person who could have done this work was probably jealous of a connection, maybe a jilted lover, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It's not just women that do black magic, it's men too. Okay, they can both be scandalous. The Spirit is saying that it could potentially be that someone has sent a dark spirit out to see your destruction. Okay. And so, you know, Spirit is warning you, be careful at night, be careful of, you know, especially after midnight, because there are dark energies that are out at certain times that look to take people out, you know, or they can hitchhike home with you, these spiritual hitchhikers, and they can wreak havoc in your house. Okay. You may, you know, hear things moving, things dragging. You may hear a clicking in your house. You know, you may see cracks, you know, leaks happening mysteriously. Like it's almost changes like the, I don't want to say the vibration, but the static, the air is different. Okay. Spirit wants you to be very careful. A friend cannot be trusted. So Spirit is saying like there's a snake in the grass. Okay. Someone in your circle that's around you is no good, no bueno. Okay. You got to watch, but you know, Spirit is going to reveal this, especially if you tap into this diviner spirit that walks with you. Spirit will show you who it is. The masks are going to be ripped off these people. Someone in this love story is muscular. Maybe it is a friend that can't be trusted who is described as being muscular, or someone in this love story is muscular, okay? And Spirit is making note of this, all right? This could be you that Spirit is describing, and they're just like acknowledging, yes, we see you. We know that you're watching, okay? Now, this is a double confirmation. I believe it's a double confirmation. Let me see. Yes, okay. What is this card? A baby is on the way. Double confirmation, 2 different decks. So guys, a baby soon come. A baby is coming. Either you're pregnant, a side person is pregnant, or someone's going to get someone pregnant. There's a baby coming. Okay? And you're going to find out about it. Remember the 7s, several days, several weeks, several months. Something's about to go down, okay? And the number 7 in my tradition, the spirit is this, the energy that is associated with this number has to do with family and children and motherhood, okay? So I'm just putting that out there. Okay, someone is drinking too much alcohol, okay? There is someone in this love story that is drinking too much. Whether you see them drinking alcohol or not, they could be drinking privately, quietly, going to catch a drink somewhere, but someone is drinking too much alcohol. And if it's you with this black magic piece, the alcohol is going to lower your vibration and allow you to be vulnerable and susceptible to getting all of that spell work that has been thrown on you, okay? It could be simply someone just wishing ill will on you, okay? But they have a strong ability to manifest things because it's in their bloodline, in their DNA, all right? So Spirit is saying the alcohol is presenting an issue. There is a trap that has been set. So Spirit is like, you know, watch where you're going. Keep your eyes open, okay? This black magic is spiritual warfare. And the way that spiritual warfare is won is through doing spiritual things. And I'm not talking about throwing shit back at them. I don't waste my time with that. And I don't tell my clients to waste their time with that. It's about building yourself up, your force field, your spiritual entourage, your force field so that none of that shit can affect you. Okay, because people got too much time on their hands. Illness, time to see a doctor. This is another triple confirmation. Triple confirmation, guys. You know, Spirit loves you, okay? They love you so much that they're telling you. 3 cards. Time to see a doctor. They love you so much that they want you to go make sure you're getting checked regularly. Even if you don't find anything now, Spirit is saying, just protect yourself, okay? Yoga, prayer, and meditation will benefit you right now. So this is what I've been saying, okay? This is what's going to help you win the battle, okay? And in doing so, you're not doing this just because there's dark work that's being done. You're doing this so that you can ascend spiritually. That's so you can live your fullest, most divine, happiest, fulfilling life possible, okay? And maybe this black magic is the inspiration for you to move forward, to ascend. Okay, and like I said, the air sign is figuring prominently. There could be another Gemini on the scene, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay, so air could be figuring prominently here. Okay, and ready to clear things up and speak their truth. So maybe it's this air sign that, you know, maybe they were lying, maybe they were on some bullshit, and now they're ready to talk. Who knows? So let's see now. I'm going to take it to the next level. Yeah, there's another double confirmation here. There's another double confirmation here. Woo! Wow. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this is it. I don't want the reading to go too long. Oh, there was another card that flipped. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not such a hot card. Okay. All right. So let's do this. All right. We're not, okay. All right. So very quickly, I haven't been able to find anyone that compares to you. You're the best. Okay. So I don't know who's feeling this way, but it is a feeling in this love story. They have searched high and low to try and get a carbon copy of you, and it's not working. Okay. No one compares to you. Honey bath for love and attraction. So you want to get this love on and popping. You want to pull love. Get your mixing bowl, lukewarm to tepid water. Put several drops of lovely tasting honey. Okay. You're going to taste the honey before you put it in the bowl. You could put some perfumes in it, 5 perfumes or oils in it. Okay, and you're going to stir with your left hand. Close your eyes. You can light a white or a yellow candle, and you're praying. You're praying for love and romance, passion, desire, intimacy, all the things you want in a mate, a special person. Boom, boom, boom. When you're finished, you're going to go in the shower, soap and water, rinse off. You're going to dump this over your head, air dry, dress in white, sleep in white. You're going to do this bath for 5 days and see what happens. Okay? Accidents and injuries. Be very careful yet again with this warning, okay? Be careful driving. No texting, no talking on the phone while driving. I don't give a damn who it is. I mean, with the exception if you have kids, you know, and it's urgent. But don't be yelling and screaming on the phone while you're driving. You know, Spirit is saying there is a potential for accidents and injuries right now. So just keep your eyes open, okay? Bribery and extortion, this could be the trap. I think it mentioned traps here. Yeah, there's a trap. Okay. And so, be careful with paperwork. Be careful with people trying to get you pregnant. Okay. You might be trying to get someone pregnant. Um, um, maybe someone is trying to get pregnant to trap someone for stability and security, or to have them all to themselves. Okay. Hidden agenda. No, guys, you can't make this up. This is the second confirmation on traps. Okay. Someone is trying to really jack the situation up. Traps, hidden agenda, ulterior motive. Okay. Keep your eyes open. I'm an attention whore and need to be validated by others. So yes, maybe it's this other air sign that's an attention whore that needs all the likes on social media. They need to put all their shit out on social media. Look at me, I got this, I got that. Okay, maybe, okay, that could be you. I'm not passing judgment. Spirit is saying that there is an attention whore in this story. Okay, and the fact that they're an attention whore could be compromising the continuity or the success of a relationship. There's a new love interest on the scene. Maybe the new love interest is an attention whore. That's a possibility. Okay, there could be multiple scenarios because like I said, I'm reading for like hundreds, if not thousands of people. If you go back with them, they will hurt you again. Warning. So maybe Spirit is saying that if you are seeing an attention whore, someone who is flashy, who likes, to be out there, who's very loud and outspoken, okay, maybe if this is referring to that attention whore person, Spirit is saying you go back with them, you could get hurt, okay? I am deeply in love with you, but don't know how to show it. So there's deep love here for somebody, okay? And they just don't know how to express it. And I understand that. I get it. Okay, no one is perfect. Okay, it's just about working through the feelings. Okay, and maybe this meditation and prayer will help to give you clarity. Your ancestors light the way to your success in love and relationships. Spirit is saying they want you to set up an ancestor shrine, an altar or something. Light them a candle, glass of water, a bouquet of flowers. If you have pictures of your grandparents or anyone who's passed away that's in your bloodline, that's a relative that didn't abuse you, rape you, neglect you, or anything like that, you can put their picture up. Okay, cut all the living people out of the pictures. Call their names, first and last names. Say prayers, say a thank you. I pray for your spirit's upliftment in the spiritual plane. I pray for the forgiveness of your sins in the earthly plane. I pray that you'll help me to, do the things I need to do in my life. Boom, boom, boom. After you finish, you knock 3 times. Okay? Because your ancestors are saying, ain't nothing going to go right with you. Things are not going to be smooth if you're not giving them acknowledgement. Because these ancestors, you stand on their shoulders. Okay? If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here today. And I'm not talking about just immediate ancestors, people who died 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'm talking about these could be ancestors that died 100, 200, 300 years ago. And if it wasn't for them, yes, you would not be here today. So Spirit is saying, if you want things to go smoothly, if you want your money to be right, you want your love life to be right, everything, they want acknowledgement. You have the choice. You don't have to do it. I'm just delivering the message. A married man a married man wants you as a mistress. So if you're a female watching this, they want you as a mistress somewhere, okay? Even if you're a man and you deal with other men, Spirit is saying that someone who is taken wants to take you as their side piece. They want you in their life as well, okay? And then secret love child. This is like the 4th card on baby. There's going to be a baby somewhere. Someone has already had a baby. Someone doesn't know about it yet, but Spirit is blowing up their spot. There's a secret love child somewhere. If you're a man watching this, Spirit could be saying that a woman that you were with, that you had a liaison with, could have been pregnant with your child. And either she kept that child and she pinned it on the next man that she's with, or she got an abortion or whatever. And Spirit is saying finally that someone crosses into the ancestor realm. All right. So you could get news of someone crossing over If they haven't just crossed over already, Spirit is saying that there could be possibly you could hear news of someone crossing over. Guys, if any of this applies to you, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com for a private reading. I am here for you. Please like the video if you like what I'm doing, share the video, and certainly subscribe. Have a safe and wonderful Halloween holiday weekend, and I will see you next month. Ciao.